Hiya, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Aircheck channel. And today we're going to New York with Scott Shannon on 101 WCBS-FM New York. What is there you can say about Shannon? He is a legend. He's done it all. He's been everywhere. Legendary calls are on his resume. WMAK Nashville, WPGC Washington, of course, WRBQ AM and FM in Tampa, Q105, where he was on the Q Zoo, and of course, Z100 WHTZ New York, where he was on the Z Morning Zoo. He spent almost 40 years doing morning radio in New York. Of course, WPLJ and CBS-FM. There was that one year when he went to Los Angeles to do pirate radio, but other than that, he spent all his time in New York during those 40 years, and he decided he would retire in 2022. This air check features Scott Shannon announcing his retirement that would be happening in December 2022. This is actually in October 2022. Let's give it a listen on 101 WCBS-FM New York.
You know, I was thinking about this. I've actually worked here with Patty at CBSM for the past 8.5 years.
Yeah, almost going on 9.
And when I signed my contract, I thought it would be my last stop on the radio road. Turns out it's not going to be. My alarm has gone off at 3:15 for 8.5 years now.
I'm up earlier than that.
And I believe it's time to take a break from morning radio and just kind of chill for a while before I decide what I want to do next in my life and my career. It's a difficult decision for me because I love CBS-FM. It was a dream of mine to work here. And I did get to work here. I love the station. I love the people I work with and work for. And, of course, I'll be honest with you. I think these are the best listeners we've ever had.
Yeah, wonderful.
I love the people. There was a bunch of listeners that were already here. And when we first got here, they thought, they weren't going to go for this. And little by little, I think we got most of them.
Yeah, we won them over.
Into the club.
Yeah.
And, of course, quite a few people came with us from the other place. And we've entertained these people and gotten to know them for the past 8.5 years. But it's time to take a break. So on Friday, December the 16th, I will retire from CBS-FM right after we finish up the year the way it should be with our live broadcast for the kids at Blythedale Children's Hospital. I will also continue my relationship with the station. On Sunday morning, we'll still do the Countdown Show, America's Greatest Hits, and also my 24-hour oldie show for the people who still like to hear the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and the Motown and the Four Seasons. That's the True Oldies channel. It's on CBS-FM HD3. And one of the things I'll miss the most is seeing Patty's smiling face at 5 o'clock in the morning when we roll in here.
Yeah. I can't look at you right now. As for me, Scott, your decision to take a break, let me start thinking about the things I really love to do. You know, my career has been in blocks, seeming to follow you. I was doing Z100 with you. Then I did news at CBS AM. I went to WOR. I was at WPLJ with you.
You worked more places than I have.
I was at CBS-FM, 10 Wins. This is just a transition for me to the next block. It also allows me to expand my podcasting as well as a new business venture. And as always, back on the radio, actually, sooner rather than later. I have absolutely loved working here. And I have nothing but gratitude to the people here for the opportunity they gave us. Through all the challenges in my life, like breast cancer, family addiction issues, which have famously been explored in podcasting.
And working with me.
Yes, of course.
You survived that again.
My kids' high school and college graduation, so there's lots of good things, too. You, our amazing listeners, have been my friends and my radio family. Sorry. And I have not for 1 minute thought I could have gotten through it without any of you. Always knowing you're there and that you always will be. And we'll miss you.
We got many more shows to do before December the 16th. That's going to be a tough one to do.
But thankfully, it's at Blythedale.
Yeah.
And those little babies. Those
Have
kids.
a great weekend. Yeah. Pray for our troops, our police officers, our firefighters, first responders, and the people of Ukraine. We do absolutely love you for listening. Mm-hmm. And bye, buckaroos.